Hey, you guys, welcome back to Naughty Love Movement. It's your girl, Nikki, and today I'm bringing opportunities for advertisement on my channel. If anyone is interested, they can email us at naughtylove2020@gmail.com. Our prices are affordable and reasonable, and please reach out to us. We can start our videos with any commercials that you would like us to advertise. I look forward to hearing from you. I'm out. One. Hey, you guys. Welcome back to Naughty Love Movement. It's your host, Nikki. Bring you the latest and trending topics, and I vlog my life. And before we get into today's content, please remember hit that like button. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe, right? Leave comments, share my content on your different social media platforms, and all these things help the channel to grow. All right, that like button is like the main thing. All right, if you don't do anything else to support the channel, hit that thumbs up button. All right, also donations are appreciated. All right, and also follow us on our different social media platforms. All right, so I didn't even give, I set everything up wrong. Hey, Exotic Kitty, please come over to the YouTube channel and join us for the discussion. Y'all see the title. We getting into Erica Mena finally facing some consequences for her racist behavior that has been going on for a long time. All right. So I'm gonna just give people a chance to load up in the room. I want to hear your thoughts. The link is pinned to the top. I want y'all to come up. I want to know if y'all feel like this is fair. Do you feel like Spice was wrong for bringing her child into the mix and things like that? But people have been doing that to Erica for years. But Erica is a gutter snipe. And I really feel, in my opinion, this is her karma because she bullied Sin Santana because she did not want her to surpass her for years off of a fake ghost account. All right. So, I mean, you do wrong, you get consequences. I think it was a setup, to be quite honest. I think it was a setup because they could have easily edited that out, right? But they let it air anyway. I think they was tired of him. Feed them kids. Exactly. Please come over to the YouTube channel, Exotic Kitty. And join the conversation, please. I could drop the link. Let me see. Yes, that is the link. Come over to the channel. I would love to hear your opinion. I went live on YouTube, on Instagram, just to let everybody know to come over to the channel because I want to give everybody, I want to hear everybody's thoughts about this. I want to hear your experience and what your perspective is in regards to Erica Mena. I mean, she's gotten away with murder for so. Ooh, I didn't mean to say that. She's gotten away with, let's just say, her bad behavior for so long, and I think the network has finally had it. And in this day and age, with this climate, all the racism being relevant, I think it was absolutely necessary for her to get fired. All right. So I just wanted to jump on here because I want this a part of my catalog. Hey, sweetie pea, make sure y'all come over to the YouTube channel. We are live on YouTube, okay? We are live, we are live, we are live. So we spoke briefly about it earlier when I went on live. Um, that's when I had found out about it, the fireization. So I had to come and get some receipts from my naughty crew. All right. Now, so it looks like the network, and I also got Mona Scott's. That's right. That's right. Because TV is toxic now. It really is. It's so toxic. All right. So I got Mona Scott's response. I got the network's um answer, or the post that they put out. And then we got a little Scrappy coming out here. with some words, and it's just unbelievable. And if we have time, I got some other stories, but I may save them for tomorrow because I'm not trying to stay on here too long. All right. Let me see. Here we go. All right. So Love and Hip Hop released a statement and they said the Love and Hip Hop franchise has never shied away from hard conversations in our community, working hand in hand with our partners. Viewers will see the impact of Erica Mena's remarks play out in the final 3 episodes of the season. Effective immediately, she will not appear in the next season of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. But what took y'all so long? That's my question. What took her so long? What took them so long? I think she should have been fired as soon as she said it. I don't even think they should have aired it. What do y'all think about this? All right. I mean, because it's sensitive. But she's been a colorist for a long time. She was fired for the monkey comment. She called Spice a blue monkey. And I feel like there's several other things she could have said rather than saying that. But that's who she is. She's vile. She's a nasty human being. She's the bottom of your shoe, okay? She doesn't mind. She doesn't care how she affects people when she says things because she's a narcissist. So Mona Scott, and shout out to Hollywood Unlocked for dropping this. Mona Scott Young posted her response, basically one word, handled. Okay? Handled. Handled. And at the end of the day, Erica got black in her. Period. But why you feel so comfortable? Why do you feel so comfortable to use these words? It's derogatory. Hey, everybody, hit that like button. It's derogatory, it's demeaning, and it's racist. Let's just call it what it is. And I wanted to jump on here because I want to hear y'all thoughts. Do you feel like this is fair? I feel like it's very fair. I think it's a long time coming. It took them long enough because she's been getting away with this bad behavior forever. Forever. I think it was one scene she called some girls nappy headed. She's been using derogatory language like this for the longest. Now Scrappy has come out and spoken out. Let's see what he got to say, and I want to hear your comments. But I just think he's just very ignorant.
I feel about Erica getting fired. I don't know if that's real. I know I seen it on Love Hip Hop page because somebody sent that to me, but everybody was like, I don't know, I ain't heard of that. I was like, hey, I don't know. I mean, I think that's pretty bozo for them to fire somebody after they set you up. They set you up and they get you all hyped up, have somebody talk to you, you know what I'm saying, and then you react, and then they want to fire you. You feel what I'm saying? And I don't even fuck with y'all. I don't fuck with her at all, like at all. You know what I'm saying? But you know, like, if you put me in a position, cuz like nigga talking about my kids and all that, nigga in the fight, man, he's throwing no table. He's throwing the table in the fight in hand. They can fire me. They know that. How I feel about Erica getting fired.
So what y'all think about that? I mean, he feels like the show basically set her up. I think the show wanted her out of there regardless because all the pots she stirs, okay? And Erica has set up people too. She set up Sin Santana, broke her heart on national TV. Broke her heart on national TV. And then she proceeded to troll Sin Santana. Oh, guys, remember I went down to the 24 hours of peace. Tisha Campbell came. You know, she's a native of Newark. She came and hosted. I think that's dope. She came home. She don't come home often. She don't come home often. But a lot of people have different stance, okay? A lot of people are saying like she was wrong, Spice was wrong. I don't think Spice was wrong at all. I don't think Spice was wrong. I think Spice was Erica's match, okay? She has mistreated people so poorly through the years, and it's her time. But I even go as far as this. I think she should lose her sponsorships. I think she should lose all any sponsorships that she has, because this is the behavior she displays on a regular basis. And I think as a society, we need to stop rewarding bad behavior. My lighting is bad. Hold on, guys. We really need to stop rewarding bad behavior. And she should have been stopped a long time a freaking go. She should have been stopped. She's been saying racist comments, colorist comments for the longest. Hey, Jelaya. Hey. Anybody could come up. This is an open panel discussion. I wanted to, bring receipts and figure out what was going on, if it was true that Erica was fired or not, but it is officially true. Love and Hip Hop has issued a statement. Hey guys, please come over to the YouTube channel. We live. All right, the link is right there above. I would love for y'all to join the conversation because finally Erica's karma has caught up to her. She has been behaving like this for years. She has been making colorist comments like this for years. And I think it's very disparaging, especially being that her children are Black. But she's the type, she just want to F the Black D, right? Yeah, we back, girl. I'm just waiting for my blankets to dry and I'm going outside. Hey Angela, please come over to the YouTube channel. Yes, we are live. Again, we getting into Erica Mena finally being fired for her racist comment towards Spice. She called her a blue monkey, and that wasn't cool. And now somebody finally holding her feet to the fire. Her children are mixed. Yes, you're right. I misspoke. Her children are mixed. They mixed. So why would you make comment? Like, would you like it if someone spoke to your children in this manner? Because I mean, it's gonna come a point in time they may have to deal with some racism. I mean, let's call a spade a spade. It's America. It's America. They racist. But some people's stance, what I'm hearing is they're feeling like Spice was wrong for bringing up her child, but they were talking about parenting and life, and Spice was explaining to her, like, you act like you're the only one that has went through a divorce, and she does act like that, and she wants everybody to hate Safari because he don't want you trifling behind. And one of the main reasons why Safari wanted a divorce is because she was very violent all the time, throwing his clothes away and things like that. Hey, Fifi. Happy Saturday. But I feel like it's a long time coming, and she got what she deserved. You do the deed, you got to pay the consequences, good, bad, or indifferent. But Erica has been doing things like this for a long time and getting away with it. And I can't remember which season it was, but it was one season where she called the girls nappy headed. And she just walk around with this light is right attitude. Like, it's just disgusting. She needs therapy. She's toxic. And now I see why her older son does not want to be bothered with her. Seriously. She's reckless with her mouth. She's reckless with her mouth. And you got Scrappy out here saying he don't think it's right that she got fired because it was a whole setup. But I believe the show was done with her and her antics, and that's why they aired it, so the world knows who she is. But do y'all feel like she should lose sponsorship? I feel like it should go even further than firing. She should have thought about this before she opened her darn mouth. All right, so those of you who are just joining Instagram, please come over to my YouTube page. The link is pinned. I'll see y'all soon. But Erica is toxic and vile. Like, and she's a Jersey chaser, if you ask me. She ran through and done for, okay? But Love and Hip Hop posted a statement, and this is an example of how she acts. Look, somebody clipped it. Here we go. Look.
Hey, everybody in this let me out. We hearing that she wish I died on the table and giving me all these racial slurs. Now that the real Erica is out, it just proved to me that Safari wasn't even lying in the first place.
And I bet you from Safari. I bet you.
She don't want nobody to talk to Safari. She don't want anybody to be on Safari's side. But you've been trying to drag him for filth. And I'm just tired of these reality shows allowing them to perpetuate these fake storylines and not only tearing down our Black kings, you know what I mean, but just disrespecting our culture all the way around. I'm just sick and tired of it. And they so thirsty. Ciara guilty of it too. Anybody ever notice that every season Ciara has a new man or getting married or trying to have babies? It's weird when all your kids are practically grown. But here is the statement. Shout out to Hollywood Unlocked that Love and Hip Hop posted. The Love and Hip Hop franchise has never shied away from hard conversations in our community, working hand in hand with our partners. Viewers will see the impact of Erica Mena's remarks play out in the final 3 episodes of the season. Effective immediately, she will not appear in the next season of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Fired! I don't think she's the only one that need to be fired. I think the whole show need to be scrapped. It does nothing but promote toxic fakeness. Like, it's just ridiculous. So Mona Scott posted, handled, just like she handled Jocelyn Hernandez. Let me see what some of y'all comments are saying. Yes, she do. And I feel like she need to lose her sponsorship. Scrappy is sickening. Well, how you going to defend that behavior? You Black, man. I think she should lose everything too. I think she should lose everything. I have the link pinned to the top. If anybody want to come up and give their thoughts. Some of the conversation I'm hearing, people are saying that Spice was mad for bringing up her child. No, she not. It's so many ways Erica could have responded. She could have said, you blue Smurf at looking chick. You know what I mean? She could have said a million things to get back at her. She went there because that's who she is. She's racist. Thank you so much, Shaby. Appreciate you. Fifi, if she keep it up, she gonna lose custody of them kids. She just got arrested with Bambi and Zell. She keep it up. All she doing is building the case for Safari to get full custody. He not ish either. He not ish either. Trust me. But his whole storyline was him defending himself against her defamation, because she kept saying that he not paying child support because she was jealous because he brought Amaro La Negra twins Rolexes, which I thought was over the top. Like, what do 1-year-olds need with a Rolex? I don't know. They can't even read or tell time. Hey, how you doing, Queen? Hello. Thank you on mute. Jayla? I'm gonna drop you down. I think you on mute, huh? I brought you up on the panel. She's weak. And I'm just asking everybody, when you come up, respect community guidelines. You know what I mean? I want to stay monetized on this video. I want to stay monetized. But I think she got what she deserved, and it was a long time coming because Erica has been toxic for years. Toxic for years. Let me see if I can find some TikToks, okay? Let me see if I can find some TikToks. I told y'all this is the year of reveal. And a lot is going to come out. But this is who she been. She been calling um black women nappy headed and things like that. It's crazy. Oh, here we go. Good afternoon, Queen.
Hi, how are you?
I'm wonderful yourself. Thank you for
I'm
joining the
good.
panel.
You're welcome. I wanted to just get acquainted so you'll know who I am and things like that.
I appreciate
um,
that.
no problem. Yeah, I think it was totally out of line. And this is what they do when they come into our community. You know, they get all goody goody and happy with us, but really behind closed doors, they don't really like us. And then it's really to get close to the black men that we are associated with.
Good point.
And
Good
then
point.
and then a lot of, and it's going on in the real world as well. I have a lot of stories I can tell, but I won't. But Shakana, she stood there, she didn't say anything. You know what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
didn't like that.
You're a black woman, you should have said something, honey. You should have, it should have been after she said that and hollered that, then you should have stepped up and got to popping off to let it be known that it's a you know, we're in this together. If you call her a monkey, what the hell you gonna call me
Hello,
when
hello,
you
and
get
it's just
mad? You know.
exactly, and it goes
Hmm.
to show that like there's no loyalty in that game. They all
Yes.
in it for the check, and for
Hmm.
Scrappy to stand up for her, I think it was just very ignorant on his part. You know, I get that the show they know what Mona Scott do. Chrissy and Jim Jones called her out for years on how she set them up in different situations or whatever. But I just feel like it was a million and one things Erica could have said besides that. And
Absolutely. She could have called her a dog face. She could have said anything, but she said what she said, and she's standing on what she's saying. And
yeah,
as the black community, we got to stand on canceling her. And Evelyn Lozado, that chick.
yes, her too. Another colorist.
Yeah,
Another
but I mean,
colorist.
black women stood up and stepped out, and we really got her up off the show. Even Shawnee had to leave off the show. And
Mm-hmm.
I think we did a good job in doing that. And then you know these shows are like taped and wrapped up months ago.
Mm-hmm.
So now we're hearing about it, but these people been knew about this.
Yes, because remember when Spice came out on Instagram and ripped Erica a new one?
Yes,
Like, I'm not
yes,
for one to play with. Erica.
yeah.
She
And
got
I
her
think they
all the
can't.
way.
I think by contract, I think they can't speak on it. But at least they could have just said Erica's been fired from the show, and we would have never known any what was up until we seen this. And then we can say, oh, she was fired though. Now that we're in an uproar, now you want to fire her?
Yeah, it seems a little suspect.
Yeah.
Seriously. It seems a little suspect.
Mm-hmm. Very
I,
much
I
so.
felt the way that they even aired it, to be quite honest.
Well, I want them to air stuff like that so we can know
Okay.
who we're calling ourselves supporting. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, transparency.
Let her show who the hell she is so we can know who she is as well. Don't hide the truth.
Seriously.
Don't hide
Seriously.
the truth. So yeah, I'm glad they said they exposed it. I didn't want to hear that. I didn't want to see that, but I'm glad they exposed it.
And I was proud of the way Spice handled herself in response to that. Because
Yeah.
I think I would have lost it.
Well, see, also Spice knows she has a fan base, and Spice
Uh-huh.
knew that the internet was gonna go wild when it
Mm-hmm.
all went down. So I'm gonna let the internet handle that. Some people just let the internet handle it.
And I don't blame her. Because people like that, they destroy themselves. They
Yep,
eliminate themselves. And
exactly.
and I think she should lose more than a show. I think she needs to lose all her brand. Because her head
Yep.
is too big. She really think she is something. But girl, I mean, how many Tubi movies is she in? Like, I
I
don't really
had to
be
look
checking.
that. I had to look that up because I had got to seeing it on the internet, and yeah, she's in a lot of Tubi movies around black people in
Around
our
black
spaces.
people.
In our spaces. I don't let them in my space. And a lot of people in my real life, I don't let them in my space. I'm gonna tell you what happened to me. My driver the other day, on the weekends I work at a club, and only on the weekends because I can only take the club life only for so long. So I
Child.
so I serve up there and I make good money and everything. And I would have a, I do my thing on a weekday. Okay. I have a real job. So anyway, not a real job. I don't want to say that because there's no hate to the servers and stuff because I've been serving a long
Mhm.
time. But this girl, she was, I'm in Indiana, I'll say. In Indiana, they got it bad, the black and white. So the girl, she comes and and I don't drive at night, so I'll catch an Uber at work and I'll catch an Uber back home. So she's first thing she said, white girl, I have a black baby daddy. I said, was that a racial thing? I said, are you racist or something? What's wrong? What happened? Because I haven't said nothing to this lady. It's 3 o'clock in the morning,
Mhm.
B. I'm trying to get home. So I said, oh, okay, so you're married. And she said, no. And I said, how many kids do you have? 4. And he hasn't married you yet? I said, oh, you must not want to get married. Oh, no, I want to be married. I said, oh, so okay, so he's leaving you as a baby daddy, as a baby mama. I said, so you're just a baby mama then. You know what I'm saying? I said, y'all, and I said, she was like, yeah. And the way she said it, baby, I can't tell it all, but I dog walked her in a nice way because I'm in her car.
Mhm.
But also, I gave her a lesson. Don't let these men just jump on top of you, make all these babies. And now, guess what? He's passed on. And she was young. And I said, well, how old are you? She said, I'm 30. And I said, well, how old was he? She said he was 32. And I said, so I know you getting some good Social Security checks. And she said, no, I don't get Social Security checks. Bitch, you out
Cause he
here,
ain't work.
he ain't work. So you sitting up here trying to brag to me about your baby daddy. And then you sitting up here, I guess, trying to, show me that, hey, I had a black man, I got black kids. And I told her, respectfully, your children are biracial. I said, because at the end of it, and then we got to talking a little more. And she said, well, because my parents, I know how they are. I knew exactly what she was saying. I said, well, how are they? What do you mean? Well, they racist. I said, well, what would make you have babies by a black man knowing your family is racist? She got real quiet. I said, you think about
Rebellious.
it. I said, you think about it. Your children won't even be able to grow up with good grandparents because they're so stuck on their half blackness. Baby, I
Exactly.
read that chick. By the time I got home, honey, she was in silent. She was silent.
You
Don't
gave her
come for
food for
me.
thought. No,
I gave her
seriously.
food for thought. Absolutely, absolutely. I don't do that. Don't think you upgrade me because guess what? I mean, or up in me because guess what? I can go right downtown with my natural hair that I wear. I know I got this little weave in on this picture. My natural hair that I wear, and honey, all the white men be on me. So,
Period.
and then guess what? You can. And I even told her, I said, wow, that's crazy. I said, because even if you wanted to, you couldn't even go back into your own race because you got 4 mixed kids. She was like, yeah, because I was trying to date this white guy until he met my kids.
Because you know what? It's a lot of people that really believe like you should not mix races. You know what I mean? Some people really believe that.
Yeah,
It's a fact.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Back in my day, I did mix races. I have a 23-year-old son. He's a mixed kid,
Mm-hmm.
and he has and I wasn't as woke as I was back then as I am now. But guess what? When his father passed away, I got good Social Security. Guess what? He got good Social Security. I got good Social Security and everything, and he left us
Mm-hmm.
good. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? And I let her
Because
know
he
that.
was
I
a
let that lady
quality
know
man. It didn't have to,
exactly,
it didn't matter about his race. He was just a
exactly.
quality partner and a quality man. I appreciate a quality partner.
Yeah. And then I told her, I said, because I noticed that, because, she was, I'm about to get at you because you call yourself bragging. So I said, yeah, I noticed a lot of y'all are out here with, because I just moved to Indiana a couple years ago. And I said, I noticed a lot of y'all have, y'all are single mothers out here with mixed kids. And they are. And I said, unless y'all
Mm.
just want to be. She's like, no, a lot of people want to be married, but the fathers of the children, yeah. And then she gonna try to tell me about a black man. I said, baby, I birthed black men. I know what they are.
Mm-hmm.
I know exactly
Mm-hmm.
how they are. You know.
Exactly.
Hmm.
Exactly. No, you make some very, very good points. And all of these things are very, very relevant today. And that's why I opened this platform, because I want to be able to have hard conversations like this. And I love all my kings and queens. I don't care what color you are.
Yeah.
But this is the mindset that we need to change with this conversation. We need to bring understanding with people. I'm not into attacking people
Yeah.
and stuff like that, but we need to bring understanding so people
Yeah.
can understand our journey and what we have to deal with and being a different race in this country.
Honey, they go through the same thing that if you close your eyes and listen to their story, you will hear the black woman's story when they mix races with black men. And yeah, I love, I'm okay with black men and things like that. I like the foreigners myself, the foreign black men. But, American black men, they're all right. But at the end of the day, if you close your eyes and listen to these women's stories, they sound like a black woman. These men, and they have a very high rate of DV out here. And guess what? It's the black man whooping on these white girls. That's the high rate.
And that's who puts them into the trafficking industry too.
Have them pimping, they'll pimp them out quick. And yeah, absolutely.
It's sad, the mindset of the
Am
men.
Am I clicking or anything? Am I sounding okay?
It's a little fuzzy. It's not, I mean, we can understand you, but it's a little fuzzy when you talk.
Because I'm on this iPad and I can't find my AirPods. So,
oh yeah, I know how that is. And it usually get fuzzy like when you get notifications. I always forget to put on my do not disturb.
and I am getting notifications too, because I just got off AT2 was just live and everything, and I talked, I didn't get up there or anything, but we were talking about this as well. And then you came on because I'm subscribed to you, and then I seen you, so I just got on. Yep.
I appreciate you coming up. I really, really do, because you gave some great fundamental points that we all need to think about. And I feel like my husband is not in America anymore. Okay, my partner, because I don't even want to get married again. But I don't feel like my partner's in America. That's why I can't wait to start traveling abroad a lot more.
And where are you at?
I'm in New Jersey. I'm on the East Coast.
Yeah, you did say that earlier. Oh, okay. Now, would you date out or would you date foreign black men?
I would date outside of my race. I'm open. Okay. I'm open to love. You know what I mean?
Well, you're the white man. The white man would love you because you're brown, you're dark girl, which is beautiful, and also you're natural. They love that. And like when I go to the lounges, I make a point to wear my natural hair. And honey, the white girls be looking at me because them white men be on me. I'm gonna get some drinks. I will get drunk if I allow all the drinks that come my way.
And that's how it is when I go out to my local spot too. Like all the white guys are like, ooh. I'm like, why are you giving me googly eyes?
Because they want it. They want it. And then they have this thing where they're like, oh, the white man just want to screw you. Not all of them. Hell, just the black man want to just screw you too. So what's the difference? Because his skin is lighter? No, there's no difference.
Men just like to screw, period. And if you make it easy for them, that's what they looking for, that opportunity. You got to make them work for it.
Exactly. Yeah.
You got to make them work for it. But also, I want to bring out another point in the story you told. Do you think a lot of Caucasian women do that because they want to be black women?
If not black women, they want the vicinity of black women because they feel like we're around. They'll take us to the black men. You know what I'm saying? And then when they get into the black men spaces with the black woman, they try to one up us and show where
privilege.
And also just show that he likes me. I'll get them and I'll be with them and that type of thing. But I don't let them in my spaces, Nadi. I don't let them in my spaces because it's always got something crazy to say. They always, you can be vibing with them, and then after a while, they just get comfortable with you, and then get to asking you weird questions and this and that. And it's like, girl, just chill, like, just chill. And a lot of them don't know. And then when they do have these children, they don't know how to take care of these mixed children. The hair be all messed up. Hey, look on TikTok. You'll see, and look at biracial TikTok. They go in on their mothers.
Exactly. And what do you think about like the stars, like Madonna? She's been accused of so much, but the stars going over to Africa and adopting the black children.
Now, all depends on how they treat those children. I think
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna say as a whole, but I tend to feel like the one white lady who got a little boy and she dresses them up as the little girl. They want to feminize them so they're not threatened by them. And also, I think they want them let them be loyal to me because they can protect me when they get big.
Wow, that's an interesting perspective.
And then I hate when and then a lot of times they will make them slave like. This one, we were in a grocery store and a lady, it was her two children and then the little black boy, and they were all together. And you could tell he called her mom. So, okay, that's fine because out here, like, you can be a foster mom and you may get some white kids.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
as a black person and as a white person, you may get some black kids. And the little boy here went to go, doing the groceries, putting the groceries in there. And I'm like looking, like, why is these little white kids just standing here and he's doing all the work? And I think they felt my energy because she was like, get over there and do the bags. Get over there and help him with the bags. But it wasn't like oh, okay, this is what we do. Come on, Jimmy, come on. We help with the bags. The black boy was more or less, and then also they do it, I feel like, to show that superiority. How do I want to say, where to say, oh, okay, well, I'm down for the white people because white people raised me and I know, they better, and that type of thing. So they'll be more loyal to the white people when they get older. Because my
Mm.
mom was white, is what they'll say. White people loved
Mm-hmm.
me. White people cared about me. My black mom, she gave me up. And then what are they
Mm.
more around? They're more around white people
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
until they get their wake up call.
This goes so deep or whatever, because back in the day I used to think like they just do this to have kids as trophies, so to
That
speak.
too. Hmm.
And for a photo op to make themselves
Hmm.
look like they're not
Hmm.
racist, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like,
Hmm.
but to I'd rather you come and understand the culture. Hey,
Hmm.
Taurus, I'd rather you take the time to get educated and bring and gain understanding
Hmm.
so that you're comfortable around our people.
Exactly. And also, he or she is comfortable around their people and teach them their heritage as well. So if you know you want black children, and then okay, well, it's in my heart to adopt black children, but I want to learn about the race first. You know what I'm saying? And then you go on and
Hmm.
adopt these black children, and then you teach them their culture as well. You know what I'm saying? As
Exactly.
best as you can. Hey, if you got to sit down and read a book, you know what I'm saying, to your kid. When Black History Month come up, hey, in this house we celebrate Black history because little Johnny is black. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
And you
So
make
we
sure you
celebrate it.
teach them
Mhm.
their culture.
Exactly.
Don't
Mhm.
erase it like they trying to
Yeah.
do in all these states, trying to
Woo.
erase our history and
Mm.
everything. It happened at the end of the day, and as a result of that happening, it caused generational divide in our community.
And it gives our children's children also, they won't know anything. So they can, if they can erase it, then it never happened. And then they don't
Mm,
bank on black people teaching their history to their children.
mm,
See, okay, you're
exactly.
gonna erase this, but that's okay. You go ahead and erase it because as a whole, we're gonna teach our kids this in our home.
Mhm.
They're
Mhm.
banking on us not doing that. You want to hide anything from black people, you put it in a book. So they say.
Exactly. And I was just at a festival, and a speaker, a doctor came up and was talking about how the reading levels are so low in Newark and things
Hmm.
like that. Like, we gotta encourage our kids to read more so
Exactly.
that they're aware of what's
Mhm.
going on around them. A lot is in books, okay?
And even
But
if we have to read those books to our children, our
yeah,
nieces, our nephews, even if they don't have even if you don't have children, your nieces and your nephews, things like that, people, young black people that come across, because then we won't have any history, and our children will just integrate with white people and it'll be all good. So then when they do call them an awful word or this and that, they won't even know it's offensive. Or they'll be like, all right, that's okay, Johnny. No, it's not okay.
It's not okay. And if we don't educate our children, whether
Mm-hmm.
white, black, all kids
Mm-hmm.
need to learn the history of America and how it came to be. You end up with ignorant folks like
Mm-hmm.
Scrappy,
Mm-hmm.
okay,
Mm-hmm.
defending the bad behavior, overlooking what happened.
And then you think about the fact that, okay, a lot of these rappers, they come from impoverished environments, okay? And then the white man give them a record deal and, pat them on their back and you're so great. They erase the fact that we were slaves and that we were, this, that. So then they go ingratiate themselves and start being just like the white man because you got a little
Mhm,
money. Because the first thing they do
mhm,
is move out the hood. And I understand moving out the hood. I get
mhm,
that. You know what I'm saying? And no, you don't want to be somewhere rich as hell and you in the hood and everybody's trying to rob from you or everybody begging from you. I get that. But
mhm.
also, if you know what I'm
Hold on, we lost you, Jayla. And we lost her sound. She must have got a call or something.
saying?
What do you
Okay.
guys think about this topic? I mean, I think it's a long time coming. I think Erica deserves to be more than fired. I think she
Mm-hmm.
needs to lose sponsorships and
Mm-hmm.
things like that. She really needs to learn her lesson at this point, and she needs to get off, I think, social media and TV and go get some proper help.
Yeah, she definitely needs a wake up call that, hey, we're not going to buy that. And I'm very ashamed of, I mean, not ashamed, but I'm very offended that, like I said, she kind of sat there and didn't say anything. She claims that I'm not a fighter. I got breast implants and I got plastic in me. I'm a cop caller. Well, sometimes the cops ain't calling. And you ain't going to be able to call the cops and you got to do what you got to do.
I mean, you don't have to put hands on her to give it to her.
Exactly.
Just
Exactly.
say something.
Well, Erica try to grab her, and you know what I'm saying, and if I mean, she'll try to hit her or something because it's already been known. But then you think about it, Shekinah, when all that mess happened with George Floyd and stuff, or when that happened with George Floyd, she was on the internet. What y'all messing up Gucci? Gucci ain't did nothing to y'all. Yeah, Gucci ain't did shit to y'all. He ain't did nothing. Gucci that ain't got nothing because they was loitering and breaking into the Gucci stores and stuff.
Mhm.
Why do you care about Gucci? We're in a freaking we're in a state of emergency right now. Gucci is the last thing from my mind. We done paid for Gucci
Exactly.
kids and grandkids twice over to go to college, and you don't even know how your
It just goes to show that mainstream media, their thought process is materialistic. They don't care about
I'm gonna
social
get down. I
issues.
don't know.
All they care about is gaining the check, which I think is very
Exactly.
ignorant. It's deeper than that. I mean, and I want to make sure that my children and my grandchildren are treated properly.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was upset when they turned over Roe versus Wade. You want to know why? Because I have two daughters,
Oh,
and
you
I
have
feel
children?
yeah, I have two daughters.
Oh,
They're
I didn't know
grown.
you had kids. You so
Yeah.
small. I'm talking about you need to lose weight. You little. I did not know you had kids. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
they grown though. They grown. I raised mine, okay?
Yeah. Yeah, because mine's is 23 now. He just came back from chef school. So yeah. And I get yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I raised them to
Wow.
know where they from. I raised them to know their lineage. I raised them to know
Absolutely.
the history of this country, so they not walking out here oblivious.
Yeah. And my son too. My son is mixed, but guess what? We talk about racial all the time. And he'll let me and me and him, we have went and he don't go against me or nothing like that. But I let him speak. But a lot of things that I say, he agrees, he understands, he gets it, and all of that. Um, I'm sorry, somebody just came in. Yeah, you can
It's
have it.
all
That's
good.
and he gets it. And a lot of things that I say, he's been through it because he's light skinned. He got green, blue, or we'll say hazel eyes and things like that. But guess what? He has 4C hair like me, and he doesn't hide it. He got an afro right now and stuff. And I'm like, we cutting that
My
stuff
daughter
down.
does too. She's wearing her afro.
Yeah, because the other my birthday was July 29th, and
Oh,
we had went
happy
out to
belated.
dinner, and he had went to pick his hair out, and I had a wig on, but I had my braids up under it. I was preparing my hair, and I thought about it. I said, let me take this off, and honey, I styled my hair real quick and everything. We went on out to dinner. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to show him. Well, I've always have, but I don't want you to feel like
Jayla, I think you cut out. It's all good, Shay B. You know we don't judge over here. We educate and motivate.
Connecting.
So yeah, guys, I'm gonna go work out in the morning. I'm gonna bring y'all with me so y'all can motivate me.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I
Yeah.
have a in my apartment. We have a little workout spot or whatever, and honey, I just been looking at it. But like I told you earlier, I lost 20 pounds. I was like
Yeah.
160, but I'm little.
Congratulations.
I'm little. Well, honey, I starved myself, to be quite honest. I went to fruits and vegetables. Well, my blood pressure started going crazy. And it was like, what you about to do, Jay? You gonna have to do something. And I had to just sacrifice. And
Hmm.
yeah, so I had lost 20 pounds and I've kept it off. And it's been since 2018, 17,
I like
18. And I've
that.
kept it off. And yeah. So
I
good
think
luck
my
on your
main
journey.
thing is thank you. I want to tone up mainly. Maybe I could stand to lose maybe like a few pounds. You know what I mean? Just
hmm
to
I don't
get
know. You just
even.
look so small. You know, they say TV and screen. You know, the screens make you bigger, look bigger, but you look small. So I can
I'm
understand if
definitely
you want to.
petite, but I'm packing in the
Yeah,
gut area, and
yeah,
when your clothes not fitting right, I just
yeah.
felt self conscious. Like, am I
But it's
really
always
spilling
time.
over?
It's always room to improve. And if you see that you can improve, then do it. It's okay.
I'd rather nip it in the bud now than
Yes,
30 pounds later, and I'm
yes.
working to try to get it off.
And I'm gonna tell you something. Them pounds can come up on you so quick, and you be looking like, now how the hell did I get here? Because that's how it was
Exactly.
for me, and I was in tears. I'm like, oh no, and I've had a C-section before, so it that don't never I've seen people that had C-sections and they stuff went back flat, but mine's never did. But I wasn't that athletic either. I wasn't like working out and doing all this and that. But throughout the years, I went on ahead, lost it, and I've kept it off, and I've done well.
All
Yep.
right,
And you can
wonderful.
do it too. You're gonna do it too.
Thank
How old
you.
are
Is
your
it
children, if you don't mind me asking?
27 and 18?
Girl, oh my God, Black don't crack. Jesus Christ. Okay, I would have never thought that. Okay, all right. Well, let me get
They grow.
down and stuff. Maybe somebody else want to come up.
I appreciate you. No, actually, I'm about to close the show, but I appreciate your thoughts. And please, you're always welcome to come over here and let it all hang out. Okay. We have fun over here.
Okay, I'm gonna get down because you keep blinking in and out. Well, not
Okay.
because of that, but I'm gonna get down. I just wanted to wait till you came back on set. Alrighty,
Okay.
I'll be in the chat.
Thank you. Enjoy your
You're welcome,
evening.
baby.
All right, Naughty Crew. I appreciate Jayla coming up and joining us. She's new to the Naughty Crew, so make sure y'all welcome her in the chat. I appreciate all of y'all joining me. Let me know what you think about this discussion. I think it's a big deal, and I think it's a good thing. Hey, Kim. I think it's an awesome, awesome thing that Erica Mena was fired for her comment to Spice. But I think it was a long time coming, okay? It was a long time coming. Her toxic behavior has been toxic for years. Erica is disgusted. And Bambi is too. And that's a story for another day. These girls on Love and Hip Hop are coming up with storylines where they're tearing down our Black kings. What do y'all think about that? I'm going to leave it in the comments. I appreciate all y'all joining because my computer is about to die. Um, Make sure y'all like, comment, and share my content on your different social media platforms. Ah, Kim said can't stand the heifer. She deserved to be fired. And I love, Mona Scott. She is who she is, okay? And they give her content to show. But I love the way she responded. All right. She kept it simple and brief. Shout out to Hollywood Unlocked. She just straight up said, handled. Handled. And I think Erica deserves to lose more than the show. We want to leave it in the comments, Naughty Crew. Let me know how y'all feel about her getting fired. Let me know if y'all feel like it was a setup. I think the show was quite frankly sick of Erica and her antics. And that's why they exposed her. You've been exposed for the racist you are, Erica. And we're tired of your toxic behavior. And let me remind you, You got 2 kids you're raising that are looking at your behavior, who are also mixed. How would you like it if somebody called your child the same name you call Spice? Yes. The same, your children are gonna have to grow up one day and they may encounter racism. I mean, it's America. All right. America's racist. Bottom line. Bottom line. That's all I have for you guys. We got into Erica Mena being fired. We read the Love and Hip Hop statement. We got into Mona Scott and her response. 1-word answer. That's all you need from Mona. And then we got to Scrappy, ignorant comment, basically saying he don't think it's right that she got fired and set up. Well, I don't think it's right that she racist, Scrappy. How about that? He needs to put down the weed. It's affecting his brain cells. It really is. He ignorant is as ignorant does. And then we got to think about who he was raised by. Okay, story for another day. That's all I have for you, Naughty Crew. I appreciate all y'all joining me. I don't know if I'm coming on tomorrow because I gave y'all a 3 big. Oh, I am. I'm coming on in the morning for the workout. And to all my haters,
and I wanna say thank you in case I don't thank you enough.
y'all too, because y'all keep the wheels going over here as well. I hope you all have a wonderful, blessed evening. Seriously, everybody stay safe out there. Y'all know I'm going outside. All right, got all my chores done. I feel good. I feel good because I got an extra day off from the plantation. And to my replay crew, thank y'all all so much. Make sure y'all hitting hashtag replay when y'all watching back the replays. To all my subs, love y'all all to pieces. And to all my new subs, welcome. I appreciate you coming over and joining the conversation. Until next time, Naughty Crew, I'm out. 1